Hi guys, this is JKIM and today we're going to talk about the top 5 knives in Guns of Boom right now. The first knife in top 5 knives is Kingslayer. Kingslayer has a perk where if you eliminate an enemy using Kingslayer, it reloads the gun that you were using before swinging your knife. This is very handy for close range fight as you might need to reload your shotgun. Next is Serpent. It has 1800 damage and also has a perk that poisons your enemy and slows them down and does damage over time. This can be stopped if you're using healing consumables. Next is Lucille. It has 1700 damage and has a perk that makes your enemy bleed, which does damage over time. This can also be stopped by healing consumables just like Serpent. Next we got Fang. Awesome looking knife, 1700 damage, and it is the best knife for pro play. Next is Damascus, 1800 damage, and second best knife in pro play as well. Now I'm going to compare the reach of the knives. The way I did this is to have opponents stand in one spot and swing the knife, and if I don't hit, I get a little closer and swing again until I hit the opponent. I try to use same shotgun so that the animation is not different, and once I hit the opponent, I look down and kind of mark and take a screenshot and compare. Now you get the idea. I do this on every knife and record where they take the damage. So longer the reach, the better, since you can swing your knife even further and it'll still do the damage. The thing is, even though I try to be as accurate as possible, I think it is hard to be super accurate with this, but I have the numbers that you can refer to. I have Damascus the longest and Lucille the shortest, and others are relatively similar. Now I try to see the swing range of knives. I try to stay in the same spot with using same shotgun to check if I'm actually standing in the same spot. I check the spot and I look right and try swinging the knives from furthest point to the opponent. I kept on swinging and I stop if the damage is done and I take a screenshot. I do the same to the other side and I repeat this process with other knives and you get the idea. I looked through the result. It was hard for me to measure the exact point, and the result looks similar on all knives, so I think there's not much difference on range of the swing. Next is probably the most important thing, how fast the knife damage registered. When I was using Serpent, I was constantly getting knifed first, and I kinda had a feeling that Serpent was swinging late, maybe because of the animation. So I did the test. I compared the video and I arranged them at the same spot that when the button is pressed and released, and see when the damage is registered. As I expected, Serpent registered the damage later than Kingslayer does. Compared Lucille with Fang, the damage registered the same. Compared Fang with Damascus, the same. And finally, to check Kingslayer and Damascus, it was the same. To summarize, these 4 knives registered the damage the same except for Serpent. This is crucial because for knifing, the split second matters. Although the damage is high for Serpent, it may not give a chance to swing the knife due to the speed of Serpent. This has to be matched with other knives as the mechanism of knives should stay the same among the knives. I hope you liked this video. I was curious to see how far and how fast the knives were, and people were skeptical about Fang being the fastest. However, my video showed otherwise. Since this was not done very professionally, I may have some errors, but hope you get the idea. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys on the next one.